Hello, my name's Cole. I thought I would make this video to just give you a few tips. It's kind of stages of being prepared. So I'll just show you. Let's get into it. It's 3 stages of being prepared. So being prepared for maybe school, for events that you go to, and just for life in general. So here we go. I'm going to start out with the school part of this. So this is a pen. A substitute for this, of course, would be a pencil. I know that when I was a child, I always had teachers having to remind me to come to class prepared. So what is one way you could prepare yourself for the classroom setting more? Well, if you carry a purse, and I'm sure ladies do this, but you could keep pencils in your purse. And this doesn't have to necessarily be just for school. You can bring pencils other places because you never know when you're going to need one. You could bring your purse, or you could just have a little journal that you keep with you at all times. I, for one, have a journal in my car, so whenever I need to write something down, inspiration strikes, someone tells me to listen to a song, or if they say remember something, or whatever, writing stuff down really helps, and a pencil is necessary, or a pen for that. Okay, moving right along. Secondly, these are earplugs. These kind of inspired this video, and this other thing I'm going to show you inspired this video too. Earplugs, and I'm a firm believer in these foam disposable ones, not necessarily reusable, high-tech, high-quality earbuds, but just any of them will do. You can use earbuds if your partner snores in their sleep, of course. Don't know when else they would do it, but if they snore, or if you, for me, like I went to a loud concert, and for some reason I remembered I had them, and it's perfect. It cuts out a lot of sound too, so I can see why some people don't wear them, because it could ruin the experience or whatever. But if you want to save your ears, use earbuds, ear plugs. I went to a football game in a very loud stadium last week, and it just became apparent to me as we were walking down the stairs to get to our seats that children, they were covering their ears because it was so loud. And I was like, well, it's weird because I don't have to cover my ears in here. And it's not weird. It's just because without noticing, my hearing has dulled. So I think that probably applies to most people, unless you're watching this and you are super proactive about protecting your hearing. Not saying that I'm going to go deaf or anything, or that the average person will, but it's just interesting that you can, if you protect your ears, you can maybe save your ears some years. So this last thing I have to show you about being prepared is a little book with all my you could keep phone numbers, or you could keep addresses in that book, or you could keep internet passwords in that book, with websites. And I just think one of the things that I remember I used to do is write down phone numbers when somebody told me. And it's so easy nowadays because we have our phones that keep all of the numbers, but in case of emergency, ironically enough, there's an emergency vehicle going by right now. In case of emergency, it's good to have a few numbers memorized, and I've been in that situation before where I needed a phone number, like my mom or dad, or or, emergency contacts basically. And think about it. Like if you were to fill out an emergency contact form for your employer or for a hospital or for whatever, would you have to look at your phone to get the emergency contact number? It's just something to think about. If you have them in your memory bank, then anywhere you go, everybody's got a phone. You can just write it down, and writing a thing down will commit it to memory pretty well. So those are the three things. And then I was also, no, you know what, I'll leave that part out. A little bit of mystery for you. So I don't know if this was entertaining, or if you liked it, or maybe you hated it, or there's probably nobody watching anyway, but if there is, hello. My name's Cole. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe, and have a beautiful day.